I'm a beginner game developer learning to make games from scratch, one simple game at a time, in alphabetical order, of course. Today's game will be based on the letter. I came up with 3 game ideas. One where fruits rolled in on a conveyor belt and the player has to sort them into different boxes. Another where you had blenders, fruits, and a customer requesting a specific color juice. You would have to blend 2 fruits to make the correct color they were requesting. This would have been a great game for the current Scratch studio that was being hosted while I was making this game. But instead I chose my third option, which is a juice shop where you match 3 fruits to make juice to serve to customers. With the idea picked, it's time to start a new project. I'm excited about this. I generated a few images with AI and that's what I'm going to use for the sprites. I got this asset set from someone called Limezu on itch.io. I'm thinking I want to use this here as the counter. This person has his assets completely free and there's a wide variety of options to choose from, which is great for independent developers like me. While I was at it, I made a backdrop and a square for the grids that I would be using in the game. I finished the layout. This is what I'm going with for now. I'm gonna have the fruits spawn in the beginning of the game, but I need them to be on some specific spots like here, here, and here. I'm gonna make little boxes or rectangles and I'm gonna put them there. When this sprite clicked, go to spot 1. Oh, bad spot. I could have it go there and then I could have it move up. Change Y by 50. That's too much. That looks good. I could have made this one sprite, but I don't want to. Now, if I take this and set ghost to 100, if I move the apple, it'll still go back there. That's great. That's fantastic news. I have to actually spawn 3 fruits, so I'm gonna repeat 3 times. Change ID by 1. Create clone of myself. Okay, that should work. So when I start as clone, switch costume, show. Also, if my ID is equal to something, I need to go to that thing. So I need some if statements. If ID is equal to 1, I'm just gonna prepare the other ones, plop them in. Okay, so if it's equal to 1, go to spot 1. If not, go to spot 2. If not, go to spot 3. Boom. Alright, let's do this. All of them went to spot 3. Okay, what if I wait for a second? What just happened? Oh, it's for all sprites. Make a variable for this sprite only called ID. Okay, it should work now. Perfect. I actually need grids to be there, so I'm gonna try to get them duplicated. When I receive load grid, go to here, show, repeat 4 times. So it's gonna go here 1, 2, 3, 4. Create clone of myself, change the x-axis, change Y by the size of the costume, 45. Let's do 55. Let's see. Oh shoot, I changed the wrong thing. It's supposed to be change X. Okay, now I'm gonna repeat this motion 4 times, but I'm gonna change the Y axis before each time. Change Y by 55. Okay, never mind, change it by negative 55. I keep forgetting that. Wait, oh, I need to set the X back to this. Works. I need to have these snap to the grid that they're hovering over at any minute. The fruit sticks on the grid, but it's following my mouse when I move it. I need to fix that. Right, that works. Now that there's a fruit on the grid, I need another fruit to go back where it came from. Okay, so then if I do this, wrong spot. Why is it going there? What? Okay, if I put the first one, it does not work. If I put the second one, it does not work. If I put the third one, it does not work. The way I was doing it at first is I was cloning the original sprite wherever it was. Then I was leaving it up to the clone to find its own spot. So I changed it from the clone finding its own spot to the original sprite. Finding the spot, going there and cloning the clone. I don't know if that helped. I don't know if that was a problem, but it works because I can now drag the stuff and drop them and things are happening. Next thing I want to do is have it so that when there are 3 fruits like this, they all bundle up and go to this spot where I placed the last fruit, and then it becomes a glass of juice, and then it goes to the person over here. Let me get my glass. I want to see if I could change the color of it by using set color effect. 15 is a nice orange color, 25 is a nice yellow color. Okay, 115 is a nice blue color. I'll just have to tweak these and change the color, so I'm glad I can do that. So I need to put these in a list. If I'm touching tile 1, it tells me that. If I'm not touching it, it says 0. If I'm touching it, it says 1. Perfect. Okay, I have the coordinates over here. I have the occupation over here. If I end up on tile 1, I'm gonna use fruit coordinates, which is this, to find the number. So wherever the coordinate is, I'm gonna find it, and then I'm gonna get the number. So let's say I end up with the same coordinate as tile 14. I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna find tile 14, and I'm gonna put my costume number in there. Let's see if it works. This is supposed to set. Okay, all right, listen, don't piss me off. This did indeed piss me off. Negative 130 110. Negative 130 110. That's the first thing. What is the item number fruit coordinates right now? 1 in occupied tiles, and enter the costume number. Set the occupied tiles. What are you doing? It's saying the fruit coordinates. This is saying that it's equivalent to 1. What is the costume number? 3. Put 3 at number 1. What even is the problem? There is no problem. There is literally no problem right now. Everything is calculated the way that it should. There's nothing worse than being wrong and loud. There was so many things wrong with the code. Let's convert this to for all sprites. Oh wait, I don't need it to insert anything. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. I need you to replace something for me. I haven't deleted these. I need to delete these. Delete all of tile coordinates. Oh wait, in occupied tiles. No, in tile coordinates. There are so many things wrong with this code right now. Oh, okay. Great. That's fantastic. It works. Thank God for patience. I'm gonna have to hard code figuring out a match because I don't know how to calculate it. How do I do this? Basically, I need to loop through and figure out if 1, 2, and 3 are the same numbers. I need a bunch of these. So if 1 equals 2 and 1 equals 3, but it's in the list. So if item 1 of occupied tile equals item 2 of occupied tiles, and item 1 of occupied tiles equals item 3, this is a long thing. So if all of these are equal, something happened. So I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna fast forward this whole thing because it's gonna be long. So if any of these things happen, I'm gonna have to broadcast make juice. Okay, so they delete. Let's see if I can get them to glide to where they need to glide to. Great. Spawn glass of juice. That yellow banana at the bottom there should not be going to the glass. Yeah. Oh, I'm finding a new issue every single time. I need you to figure out your color first, then show. Stop! Why are you doing that? That's not supposed to happen. I already fixed that problem. No, I didn't fix that problem. I see what the problem is. When I receive make juice, I need to check if on grid equals 1. Okay, so that problem is solved. I think it's time to bring in the customers. I have a few customers prepared, so they'll come to the table. 3 of them can hold it. Okay, so go to this. Repeat 3 times, create clone of myself, change Y by -90. That looks good to me. When I start as clone, I need to set customer order to a random number between 1 and 7 because I only have 7 flavors. So customer 1 wants a number 7, which I think is a strawberry, red, orange, and this is a banana. Great. So it tells me what order they want. After they have placed an order, I want to spawn a fruit and I want to spawn it right next to them. Now the customers are placing their orders. I need, when I make the order, for it to go towards the thing here, and I also need these to get deleted after that too. What happens if I merge some fruits but they are not on order? What do I do with it? I think I'm gonna have a trash can. I can change that eventually, but for now that's what it is. So if it doesn't match anything, take it to the trash can. If it does match some stuff, go to the customer. Now I'm gonna check to see if the glass moves to, where is it going? This is not, what the heck is going on here? Is it even working at all? It is, it's working for this. It goes to the trash. So this section is completely out of it. Wow. That's wrong. Perfect. It's supposed to go up here, but it's okay. It seems like it's going to the correct Y coordinate, but it just needs to fix the X coordinate. I need to fix these issues. I'm gonna fix the issues and I'll come back. I fixed all the bug issues. The game is working perfectly fine now. Let me see if I can give you an example. So this is perfect. First one goes to the first place, last one goes to the last place. The middle one also goes where it should go. This column also calculates what it should calculate, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I want to change these AI generated fruits because they're not matching the vibe of what's going on here. So I'm gonna make my own fruits. For now, when the glass touches the fruit, I would like the fruit to disappear. I would also like the customer to disappear. I need a forever block. Forever if say thank you and then leave. I hope that works. I feel like I'm missing something, but as usual, I'll figure it out when the game progresses. Oh no, I'm gonna trap myself. I'm gonna trap myself. Okay, great. Let's see. That went to the trash. Oh wait, you know what the problem is? It's this. My bad. I had to reload. Okay. What I need to do is when that person says thank you, another customer needs to spawn immediately after. Great. She just glitched out into infinity. Now I'm very curious as to what's gonna happen if I solve that person an orange. Perfect timing. It still works and they still disappear. Something is going on there though. I don't know why that's happening and I'm not gonna try to figure it out, unfortunately, because I don't want to do anything else to this. It's taking too much time. I finished the game. I'm gonna give you a rundown of what I did while the game plays on. The AI fruits wasn't cutting it, so I redid the art for the fruits. I think the new fruits definitely fit in better with the rest of the game. I also redid the glass sprite. I've added music and sound effects. There is also a new trash can, in case you didn't notice. There used to be a label at the top that said customers because you're not able to buy anything like upgrades in this game, so you wouldn't need money. But for some reason the numbers are going up by more than one, and it kind of looks like the way you would animate numbers if a transaction was happening. So I switched it to money and it is just equivalent to your score. There are still a few issues with the game. For example, fruits that are not even part of the match tree that you made ends up being pulled together with them anyways. I also added some hearts to the game so that you have to play strategically. If you match 3 fruits and make a juice that wasn't even ordered, the fruit ends up going to the bin and then you lose a heart. If you lose all your hearts, it's game over. You have to press the green flag to restart. No, if your board ends up being completely filled and there is no more moves to be made, it's also supposed to say game over, but it just stays there. I just left it like that because you could just click the green flag and restart the game and it's all well and fine. That's the end of the video anyways. Leave a like and a comment if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see more, I guess.